So hi, I'm Anthony Primio, and I've been running for about 12, 13 years, and I'm currently in the sciences program, my last semester.
Hi, I'm Marianne Lanctot. I've been running for about 10 years. I'm in the social sciences program and the psychology program. I started running in elementary school, and at first I wasn't really good, and nobody really believed in me. And one time I decided that I was getting into running, and I started working really hard, and I succeeded. And the first coach that really believed in me was Coach Marianne. He recently passed away, and he was the first one to see the potential in me and to see, to encourage me to go faster.
So for me, what got me into running was basically as a young age I started playing soccer, and I just loved the general feeling of, being free. So when I tried it in elementary school, I loved the long distance running, and it just gave me, great rushes and good feeling. And just because of that good feeling, I just continued. And also because I excelled in it, so I'm like, let me continue. So for me, people who have motivated me to continue doing it, who have pushed me, if you look at, let's say, like my family and parents and all that, it wasn't really them, it was more soccer coaches, and then as I got older, cross country and track and field coaches. So it was from the beginning, it was mostly like a self-push. And when I got that independent self-push going, mentally, I just continued with that and kept pushing myself while taking advice from high school and now college coaches.
When I was younger, I wasn't really that good at sports, and my whole family was, and they were all running all the time, so I wanted to run with them too. So we started running together, and now I'm a little better than them. Being a part of the Islanders was really fun because it was the first real running group that was in, and it's really motivating to run with other people because they push you to run faster and be better, so I really appreciated that.
Yeah, honestly, kind of same here. For me, I found it much different than, let's say, high school cross country and all, because with the Islanders, it's like a big team of, it's not just one team of guys and girls, it's everyone together. And because it's when you go to races, there's really, really good people, you're constantly pushed, and I find it's a great community and great setting to be in. So to manage my time at school and while running with the Islanders, at first it was kind of I was really excited, so I kind of pushed school to the side. Just, go to all the practices and spend all my time running. But then after, started to, put everything in a calendar and say, this is what I need to practice, this is what I need to work. And if I don't do it that way, then I'm just gonna fail at both. So I started really to follow a schedule, and that's it.
So for me, the more I have planned on my schedule, the more it motivates me to do my best at everything I do. So for me, it really worked to be on the cross country team and to excel in my studies because I had a lot going on.
So since cross country is an individual sport, sometimes it is hard to stay motivated, right? Because you are a team. When you're running, you're caught just by yourself sometimes. So honestly, it's over practices, it's developing your own proper mentality of how to run while taking advice from others. But that's the hardest thing is motivating yourself and keeping yourself in the game without always having people on your shoulders telling you to keep going. So that's the hardest thing, but it's also really golden because it makes you a stronger person.
I really like cross country since it's an individual sport because it's all the hard work you put in that goes to your successes. So you're really proud of yourself at the end because you did all the work by yourself with the advice of others and your teammates and your coaches.
For running, the thing I like the most and the reason why I stuck with it is just the rush and the intense feeling it gives you when you're running. When you run short distances, it's really intense and all, but when you're doing cross country and you run long distances, the mental game and and just always trying to stay concentrated, keeping the pace. It makes you feel like really strong, and it just gives a really good feeling, and it just makes you feel free. So that's what I like about it.
I like running because I like pushing my limits. I like testing my body and seeing how much I can go faster and how much I can push more.
So the cross country team, as a base, it's just like a big family, right? It's you have all guys, all girls, all in one team, and it's a big team too. And just the fact that everyone always pushing each other, everyone's nice. And even for us, our year, we really got really close, and we even did personal events together. So that's why the cross country team is so good, because the bond is really strong.
And we spend a lot of time together and pushing each other, and we create a really strong bond, and it's going to last for a really long time.
Yeah. Okay, so for good moments while running, or happy moments and all that, it's never really happened before. But during our first cross country race during my first cross country race with Abbott, there was at some point where it was 2 or 3 runners, and they were all about to give up on the side. And basically, I just stopped my running to go at their pace and push them to keep going. And they ended up finishing the race, and that gave me gratitude. So that was one of my happy moments.
My favorite moments in cross country, it's always at the start of the race, at the beginning, just before we start, when all the teams are cheering, and you see all the colors of the starting line, and it's just a really great moment because you're so nervous, but you're so excited to go running.
So I think one of my most embarrassing moments while running was once at provincials. First of all, I'm really surprised I made it to provincials. But once at provincials, there's this really steep, rocky part, and it was muddy. And as I'm trying to run up, I slid back and just knock a bunch of the guys off. And then we all have to get up and start running again. And I felt like crap.
And for me, the funniest moment, or the most embarrassing moment, is every time at every end of the races, I start puking. Where there's 100 meters left, and then all the girls are sprinting, and I'm just there puking. It's really embarrassing. I'm really lucky because I can keep doing my sport even with COVID, and it's the only thing I can control right now. I can control how I run and how fast I run, so I really enjoy that and enjoy pushing me because I can't really do anything else than running, so I run.
Honestly, it's the same thing. It's times when you find time to go on a run, after a stressful day of just being at home on your computer, you just go run and just kind of let go of everything. So honestly, that's the thing that's kept me the most sane. So for me, between morning or afternoon workout, I'd rather run in the morning. You get up, have a quick breakfast, and then let's say our morning practices. You're running during sunrise, and it kind of gets you pumped for the day. So that's why I really like running in the morning.
And I like running during the afternoon, during the sunset. After school, I'm just more relaxed, and my day of school is done, so I can concentrate on running, so I get more things done.